Back now with Lucie Arnaz and Lucille Ball. We have some pictures of you from your earlier years. Want to do a little reminiscing for us? Take a little run through?
Be glad to.
All right, here's the first one coming up right here.
What about it?
Well, what's the circumstance there?
What about it?
What about it?
It's just a fashion shot that was taken either at RKO or Metro. I don't know which. I think RKO. It's just a fashion shot.
Weren't you a cigarette girl at one time, or posed for cigarette
that
pictures?
was before I came to Hollywood. I got into pictures or any kind of show business.
Mm-hmm.
I was a Chesterfield cigarette girl just by chance, and was on a 24 sheet. But that had nothing to do with my getting anything.
Did you smoke Chesterfield cigarettes because you were the Chesterfield cigarette girl?
No.
After Philip Morris sponsored you, did you switch to them?
No, but I pretended to.
How?
I stuck them all in the same package. That's when they had the small ones, you know.
Yeah.
And there was a very kindly gentleman who was no longer with us named Mr. Lyon, who was the president of Philip Morris, and he came to our home for dinner. And during the evening, he asked to make a long-distance call. So I said, well, use the telephone in there. And he went in, and he found next to my bed
The wrong brand.
the wrong brand. Every place else in the house, I had stocked it correctly. He came out, and he said, you're not fooling me a bit. And then when they came out long ones, I started to smoke Philip Morris. I have ever since.
All right. Next one coming up here. Fashion shot, huh?
They're fashion shots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have some that aren't fashion shots? Well, let's get to some of those, for heaven's sake. Let's see some of the
How come we
ones.
don't get to do that anymore? Nobody takes fashion shots today.
That's
another
one of
fashion
the
shot.
tragedies of the young people today that do not have a PR department and the wonderful, wonderful photographers that made them what they really weren't. These are all just fashion shots.
Well, there's another fashion shot. These are really exciting. I wonder who picked these out, huh?
Really, fashion shots. There's great little stories that go along with these. of
Yes,
course. Yeah.
right. I wore this dress on that particular day.
No,
Yeah.
I can't even tell
They
that.
weren't even her own clothes. That's how
Now
boring
here's
that
somebody,
is.
huh?
Here's somebody, all
Yeah,
right.
but who is?
Good.
Something on radio, I tell you.
Something on radio. It starts with how many words? How many syllables? Quick.
Larger than a bread box.
Okay. Moving right along.
Moving right along, right?
This is fun, Tom.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
really
We're going to look at one more.
kind of like being at home. We do this a lot.
Uh-huh.
Who's that?
I haven't any idea what that
Who is that? Betty Furness?
Oh, that's not Betty Furness.
Shh, don't say that too loud. She'll wonder why we said that.
Oh.
That's Betty Furness. Sure, say. I knew that was Betty Furness.
is. Well, I didn't. I don't know. We're selling something.
The first man that you were on with was Chet Huntley, late NBC newscaster.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm. Used to work at CBS out in Los Angeles years and years
Well,
ago. And
Everybody knows more trivia about my mother than she does.
Exactly.
You know the first man you ever worked with? That's very funny. We always go, oh, really? That's incredible.
what about you during this last year? The jazz singer, winding up, they're playing our song on Broadway, having the baby, busy year. How'd you
Got
keep
married, had a baby, made a movie for television, a film, did a play. That is incredible when I think about it. I didn't have to do anything this year. Well, yes, okay. I did a film, The Jazz Singer, which is out. Anybody seen that yet?
Anybody else seen that?
No, I didn't ask them if they liked it. I just said, have you seen it?
Have you seen it? Right. Well, let's run a couple minutes just in case people aren't familiar with it. Here's a little
Okay.
scene of Lucie Arnaz, who appears with Neil Diamond in a picture called The Jazz Singer, coming up right here.
I haven't seen it. I'll be honest.
If I don't get that call from Bubba, I'm going home.
Look, he'll call, and he'll get you that job. And I promise you, I will get Eddie Gibbs to be there.
I don't know, it's getting late.
I know how to get you to stay. I'll give you my body. Hello? Hello again. I just offered you my body.
I heard.
Would you rather have a pizza?
I would have stayed.
That's really showing you something, isn't it, Mom?
I would have stayed. I swear to you, I would have stayed.
Yeah.
You and the family are moving to New York. How long will you be with us in the fabled city, as I call
I'm
it?
leaving Saturday.
I see. By train?
No, I'm going to Florida to do a tournament, a backgammon tournament for children with cancer. And that's the way I do some of my charity things.
May everything come up doubles for you down there. Thank you both for being with us
Thank
tonight.
you.
Welcome back to New York, Lucie Arnaz, and it's been my great, great pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
Thanks for your note a couple of years ago. Appreciate that. Lucille
you.
Ball and Lucie Arnaz. We'll continue right after these announcements for more Films Awards.